Hey, hello there, I'm RJB from RJBTV, and today I return yet again with another great match. That is, I think, the start of a series where I think the winner stays. So this is basically a King of the Hill series, and this is going to be part number 1 with BurgerSasu against Byul. We've got Byul here on the yellow Terran on the bottom side of the map, and we've got BurgerSasu on the name BurgerSasu. I'm not going to try to pronounce Byul's name. It's just a lot of letters. It probably means something specific on the Korean keyboard. A lot of Koreans do this. They just type out something that means something on the Korean keyboard, but to us who don't know the Korean keyboard, it just looks like a bunch of letters randomly placed and typed as a name. BurgerSasu on the Zerk here, on the, I think this is the pink color here on the middle left of the map, and on the bottom middle, as I said before, it's Byul, who starts off with a pylon in his choke. He might be planning the rush. He might be planning the rush right here. Otherwise, I don't think anyone in their right mind would go for a gateway here in the front. Because it's something a rabbit usually does. I think this is basically a rabbit build order. Nobody in their right mind would do this unless they are planning to rush really early and go hard. I think Byul knows that BurgerSasu here is on the Zerk. And I think BurgerSasu knows that Byul is on the Protoss. They most likely picked their races. And yeah, this specifically is a build order and SimCity placement that Rabbit, also known as Toki, and Yang Shiki Sonyun goes for quite often. It's kind of like one of those build orders where if the Zerk scouts the middle and there's no gateways on the middle, they're going to assume there are no zealots on the way, but he is wrong. There are zealots on the way. This is basically a proxy mid-gate, just not in the middle. Will BurgerSasu prepare himself? He did save up some larva. He's going to save up one larva in the front there as well and turn it into a Zergling 2. Probe finds a drone. Will the drone be able to build a sunken? That is the question. Because Byul is going to keep microing that one single probe to keep blocking the sunken. And Zealots are already on the way, and so are the Zerglings. He did make enough Zerglings, it appears. He's making one more there in the backside. So now we've got 2 drones, 2 Zealots, 6 Zerglings, of which 2 have not yet spawned, and 1 sunken there on the way. It's 8 Zerglings actually against 2-2. So he's dancing back and forth, gets the sunken up and running. Byul can't really commit to it. He has to wait for more Zealots to come on in. 1 probe went down. Zealots are under attack as well. Zealots are getting surrounded. More Zealots are spawning. More Zerglings are spawning as well. Everything is arriving around the scene, but the sunken, most importantly, is still alive. Not dead yet. Getting more sunkens there in the front. Triple creep colony there on the way. And it looks like BurgerSasu is going to successfully defend, but he is pretty low on drones. He's got 6 drones, not that healthy of an economy here for BurgerSasu. Manages to wall off access to the drones. Gets on top of the drones though. No, can't detect drones. Drone there running away. Zealots are running away as well. So takes no hit on the drones. That's great. Losing any drones whatsoever in that situation would have been a disaster. Okay, so the Zealot there, not gonna kill the drone. He does get a hit off on the drone, but the drone just gonna turn into a gas, an extractor, and it will be... Well, if he cancels the extractor, the drone will be back on full health, but he's just gonna build an extractor instead. I thought he was gonna try to heal that drone up with the extractor build cancel trick, but he's not planning on doing that specifically. He's just planning on building drones and getting an early gas. Probably gonna go for early lair or maybe early Hydralisks to try and strike back. Zergling there tries to get in, can get in, 1 more hit and will go down. It doesn't go down, so he's gonna scout the backside here where we have a cannon finishing up, a Cybercore also on the way. Zergling gets taken down by the cannon. Now I've got about 9 Zealots are in the front waiting to strike. Don't think he can really go for it though. The Zerglings there are pretty well positioned, and this one specific egg is actually walling off this path right here. This egg is brilliantly placed, deliberately placed exactly there. This was done on purpose. He moved the larva with the Overlord trick into this spot to basically wall off. That's also why he's doing this placement. He's walling off the front. He does have the extractor in the back, but he's not mining gas. He did mine a little bit of gas, but he stopped. He's back to mining gas. Not sure why he stopped for a second there, but he did in fact stop for a second. Now in 500 minerals, Hylas then they're on the way. He's going to make another hatchery as well for number 5. Byul here back at home mining from double gas. Got a robotics there on the way. He's going to shuttle zealots into BurgerSasu's base. That is for sure. That is basically the one thing most players pretty much always go for. They go for Zealot speed, well, at least on the Korean map. They go for Zealot speed into a shuttle support bay as well on the way. They make a shuttle, fly units over across the hill right here, and then pick up the Reaver, fly it over the hill as well, and then attack. The question is going to be, will BurgerSasu be prepared for that on time, or is he going to be in a little bit of trouble? Sunken there on the way. He's going to try to attack the cannons from beyond the hill. This hatchery, they're going to get taken down by the 2 cannons there. These 2 cannons can both attack the hatchery. BurgerSasu very quickly adapting by trying to build more sunkens, because once this is down, there's the option for Byul to maybe walk through, right through this pathway, or to just attack. This hatchery is basically functioning as a wall. It makes it impossible to attack at least those 2 sunkens there in the back. So yeah, the shuttle there, he's going to pick them up, fly them over really, really quickly. Land them beyond the hill. BurgerSasu, though, can see it. He knows it's happening. He's already building Hydralisks. Hard to pronounce. He's already building Hydralisks. Going to try to snipe maybe the shuttle out of the air. No, he's just going for the fight with the Zealots. Zealot's pretty damn strong here, though. Almost got speed as well. Shuttle also almost has speed. Reaver there back at home is finishing up very soon. He's got double robo. He actually made 2 shuttles. Not 1, but 2. So yeah, the Reaver's going to get picked up by this shuttle. And then he's going to build 2 more Reavers and pick them up with the other shuttle. So Zealot's there on the chase, on those Hydras. Hydra's still alive there, though, dancing back and forth. Both their worker counts are pretty much about the same. 1 sunken there coming down as well. It's still a creep, but it will be a sunken very soon. Flies in with the Reaver shuttle, gonna try to get a shot off on those Hydras, but BurgerSasu runs away. No Scarabs get shot. He has to try again. But he doesn't want to get into that sunken range. Hydras coming from both directions, trying to snipe the shuttle. Shuttle forced to run away. Zealots are getting surrounded. Reavers are unloading, shooting from afar. Hydras are running away. Will the Scarab explode? No, it won't. Now he's got to have another shot on these Hydras here, though. Does get a shot off, but kills only 3. And forced to run away with both Reavers. No, 1 Reaver, in fact, did go down. Got another Reaver there inside the shuttle here, though. So 2 Reaver shuttles with 2 Zealots. Gonna try to micro them into that backline here onto the minerals from 2 different directions. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna succeed? I don't know. But this one goes in first. Unloads are on the bottom corner. Zealots unloading. Reaver shuttle has to micro its way around, but now the one from the top side is coming in as well. One from the bottom side, both are coming in from the same time, but he's gonna snipe the one from the top side. The one from the bottom side is not yet dead, but he can't go in because there's still Hydralisks in between. Beautifully played there from BurgerSasu. But Byul also not playing this one badly. Keeps the shuttle alive. Mario goes pretty well. Kills as much as he can before getting out there safely without losing anything significant. So another Reaver shuttle there prepared on the side. Cannons there on the middle have done their job and killed the hatchery there in the front. We've got Storm there on the way for Byul, and so is Singularity Charge and level 1 weapon attack. Yes, level 1 weapon attack. Triple Templar finished up. Got 2 shuttles there to pick them up. 1 more shuttle there in the back. He's going to go for the double drop once again. Maybe even go for the triple drop. Triple drop would be absolutely insane. I haven't actually seen anyone except Libagu perfectly juggle 3 shuttles at the same time from 3 directions. Is Byul going to go for a single drop with 3 shuttles, or is he going to try to go for the triple direction? Nope, it's not triple direction. It's a single direction. Unload there on the top corner. Going to at least keep one of them loaded up and fly around and try to kill the Hydras with the Storms and the Reavers. Fly in on the drones and kill the drones there with that one. He's going to try to get in. He's moving forward. He's trying to distract with this one. Not quite working though. Templar gets very close, but he has no Storm as a distraction. This one gets close there though. Templar reloads, Templar's gonna storm, Templar hits the storm, but the drones run away just in time, but a couple of them do go down. They go down from 30 to 29, so yes, that drop is successful, but not as hard-hitting as he would have wanted to. Now the Reavers get cleared out as well, and the Reavers do go down, they fall, and yeah, BurgerSasu did take some damage, but he looks to be okay. Another drop there comes from the bottom side. Tries some trickery there, but the trickery not quite working. Tries to micro them both at the same time, which is very difficult to do. Tries to get in. Templar gets to low. Storm happens. Drones run away. Shuttle number 2 there also arriving on the scene. There's 2 Templars in there. Templars are storming, but the Templars are missing. That Templar did hit though. That Templar hit really hard. Got 14 in total. Yeah, so yeah, he managed to finally land a really hard-hitting blow there on the drones. But BurgerSasu not yet out for the count. Some 66 supplies, got a lot of Hydralisks ready to defend. And Byul playing on the... Well, he was playing on single Nexus. He built a second one, but the second one came out really late. Now in 50 probes. BurgerSasu recovering really quickly, now in 35 drones. Still has a nice little frontal wall there. We don't really see a massive army here from Byul. He's on 112 supply. His low economy build order and his very frequent methods of attack have not given him the opportunity to get a very big economy running yet. He's also supply block at the moment. He's going to need a couple of pylons. He's at the moment preparing himself for the defense against Hydralisk drops or Lurker drops with Overlords. Because that's something BurgerSasu really likes doing. First now though, we got some Dragoons there on the high ground to basically zone Overlords away, but not really succeeding at the moment. I think he also lost one of his shuttles, or maybe both of them. So that's going to delay his follow-up drop. He should have already gone for the follow-up drop. He's taking a little bit long in that regard, because BurgerSasu now back on 41 drones, and still has about 50 Hydras that he already had from before. Now maybe even more. He's also fortifying the front there, building more Sunkens, because he saw, I think he saw most of the Dragoons and the Zealots with one of his Scorches, so he knows what Byul is up to. Byul is trying to break the front, and probably follow up with a Storm drop on the back of that follow attack. There he goes. Goes in with level 1 attack finished up. Comes in from the front. Shuttle Templar also going to try to fly in from the front. Finds a nice little window. BurgerSasu responding, but responds a little bit too late. Drone's going to have to run away. Scorch just take it out of the air. Drones are running away, and he doesn't really hit that many of them. I think he got about 7 or 9 drones in total killed with the storm. So that pool, the drone pool, was just in time. Very close one. But the front here, the front is taking a real damage. Sorry, I couldn't move the camera for some reason, but the front, he lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Sunkens in total. But what matters most is he lost only 9 drones on the minerals, so he should be A-okay, and I think he's going to get Lurkers next. He can afford them. I don't know if he finished the upgrade. He did finish the upgrade, because now he's starting to morph the Lurkers. And the Lurkers are going to fortify the front there, also spreading out his Sunkens just a little bit, so that it's a little bit harder for the Zealots to basically attack everything they can, and also easier for those Hydralisks to move through. Double Reaver there in the front. He's going in with the attack before BurgerSasu can rebuild his entire choke. At least that is the plan, to hit frequently and to hit hard. But BurgerSasu is just in time with the Lurkers, and Byul can't really advance much further. He did kill about 3 or 4 Sunkens, but those 3 or 4 Sunkens are a price BurgerSasu is willing to pay in order to stay alive, as he's now in 60 drones. A couple of them going to the front here though to build more Sunkens, but he is in a very healthy state with 6 hatcheries there on the top and 2 in the bottom for a total of 8. Not a very high amount, also only on 3 gas, not a very high amount either, but what matters is he's on 57 drones. And at this point, his army is pretty nice. He's got a pretty strong frontal defense as well. Gonna probably build a couple of spores to keep those observers away. Now the question is, of course, does Byul have observers? I don't see them yet. Not yet. He does have the observatory, but no observers yet. He's getting some observer upgrades as well. I think that's observer speed. Let me very quickly check if that's observer speed. It is faster observer movement. It is, yes, it is the observer speed. So So yeah, BurgerSasu recovering very quickly, and Byul has really slowed down with his attacks. He's trying to prepare something really hard, really strong. As about 7, 8, 9 shuttles maybe even. I think it's 8 or 9 shuttles in total. Let me check the count. It's 8. Corsairs are distracting by forcing those Dragoon overlords away from the sides to deny BurgerSasu's vision and reaction time. And he comes from the top side. He distracts on the bottom side. Comes in from the top side. What is in there? What is in those shuttles? Unloads are on the top side. Lurkers are relocating really quickly as fast as they can. Really quick reaction there from BurgerSasu. Templar storms on the lair, but the drones are running away, so the drones don't go down. I think he did kill 2 of them though. But now the Lurkers are on the scene there, and there's no observers here, no detection. So everything that got unloaded here is going down pretty quick. BurgerSasu moving from the bottom side to the top side really quickly, clears everything out without issue whatsoever, and secures the economy. So now it is time for BurgerSasu to start growing, and start growing really quick, because he's got a lot of money in the bank, and he's got more money coming into it with those 64 drones in total, of which I think only 12 are on the gas. And a couple more are just running about, ready to build more Sunkas in the front, because the frontal attack might be the next choice of attack for Byul, as he's building gateways here on the middle. He's basically got gateways everywhere. Corsairs as well. Upgrades are rolling as well really quickly. He's already on 111, soon to be in 222 for those gateway units. BurgerSasu himself though, also on 11 and very close to 22 upgrades on the Hydralisk. He's doing a really good job keeping up his upgrades. He's just a tiny bit small in base size, well, in hatchery size. He's got most of the technology he needs. A spire, Queen's Nest, double Evo Chamber, and a Hylas Den, and a pool, of course, as well. Lurkers are in the back to defend against the drops. Whoa, 2 Lurkers in the front, not a lot of them. Byul just mass building gateways on the middle. Again, at the moment, not attacking. He's focused on building and preparing another big shuttle drop with courses in the mix. And this time he's got the observers to detect those Lurkers. He's trying to distract, open up a path there in the front. It goes in with the frontal attack there though, but no observers here in the front, so these are just going to go down. This is basically just cannon fodder, as he's trying to find himself a way into BurgerSasu's base. Lows in the bottom corner, outside of sunken range, but the Zealots do get pulled into the sunkens though. Templars and Reavers here on the scene. He's going to try to micro something. He's going to go forward. Reavers are pushing. Reavers are crawling into the deaths. It's not attacking that one. Templar unloads on the drone. Storms on the drones. Kills about 10. The second Templar that tried to storm does go down before it can storm on the returning drones there, though. And the Reavers in the bottom corner also get cleared out. All get killed. And BurgerSasu playing at his famous 400 plus APM. This absolute madman is in insanely hyper mode speed. He's playing at ludicrous speed. It is ludicrous. Playing at 400 APM, that's ludicrous. So he's building a couple more hatcheries. He added on 2 on the top side, 1 on the bottom side. He's got a total of 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 now. He's growing strong. 75 drones on the economy. Couple more spores going to get thrown down on the sides. Maybe some sunkens as well. There's lurkers everywhere in his base. His supply almost maxed out. Byul is starting to get into dangerous territory here. He's going into dangerous waters because now BurgerSasu is looking really strong. And BurgerSasu is one of the very best Zerg players on fastest map. And Byul hasn't been able to crack his shell successfully yet. Got Mulister on the side. They're going to be turned into Guardians very soon. We've got the Greatest Spider on the way in the back. Storms coming out in the front to kill the Hydras. Reavers are having trouble pushing forward because they just are not that smart. Reavers in this situation are unreliable bastards. They will crawl themselves into those sunkens to attack them because the map just, that's just the way the game works. Sometimes Reavers can't shoot on something and they will crawl into the range of that unit and kill themselves by being too close. That's kind of what's happening with some Reavers here. Also, that Scarab somehow got up on the high ground. I don't know how, but it's up there. It's up there. Oh, say, observers are on the scene this time around, but the observers get taken down pretty much immediately. Thrown around there, though. Reavers, they're on the front line. Templars ready to storm, but nothing to storm at the moment. Reavers are doing damage from afar, and Gateway units are coming in non-stop from the middle and from the base. Crawling in, crawling forward, attacking, trying to deal damage. BurgerSasu is running out of money. He's spending money so damn quick that it's not even coming in quick enough. He's spending his money too quick. If a drop was to come in right now, BurgerSasu would be in trouble, but Byul is too focused on the frontal push with the Reaver, Templar, Dragoon combination. Some Zealots in the mix as well. Guardians coming in there, though. Reaver's getting picked up just in time. Quick reaction there from Byul. Guardians now ready to kill everything that's coming in here through the front door. BurgerSasu is showing off a really good defense here. Once again, we're used to this from BurgerSasu. His Zerg is just that amazing to watch. He's made a lot of really good choices here. And what matters most is he's not taking massive risks. He's not being over-aggressive. He's just focusing on a very solid defense to make sure that he's strong enough to go for a counterattack that cannot be countered by Byul. He's basically setting himself up for the least amount of risk in his counterattack. Once he kills this, he's going to break into the middle. That's what my gut feeling is telling me. He's going to break into the middle as soon as he can. Reavers in the front, they're getting attacked by Mutas, but the Reavers alone from the shuttles, and Dragoons come in to save the Reavers, but now there's no observers here on the scene. It's too far away. It's not detecting the lurkers. He's still pushing forward there, though. Killed most of the Sunkens already, but BurgerSasu pulls units from the back to the front and tries to rebuild basically his frontal defenses as fast as he can. There's drones moving to the front, lurkers move to the front, and Hydras, of course, coming in as well, and he cleans it all up. With a lot of effort, though. This is so much effort going into the defense here. He's playing his heart out. His minerals are still low. He's going to try to go for a Reaver drop there on the minerals, maybe, because he's sending those shuttles down to the bottom side. The frontal attack is progressing slowly. Dragoons are very strong with their upgrades. Almost maxed out. BurgerSasu is still on 2-2, but he will be on 3-3 Hylics in the near future within maybe 20 seconds. Byul really has to go back to frontal attack plus shuttle drops at the same time if he wants to kill BurgerSasu, because BurgerSasu, as I mentioned before, is low on minerals. A drop would completely obliterate him at this point, but Byul is so focused on the frontal push, which is not going bad, but not good enough. BurgerSasu now. Byul pulls back out of the lurker range, but he did lose the observer, so he can't detect them. He needs another observer once again. Guardians moving forward, pushing forward. Lurkers joining them in the push. Dragoons are trying really hard, but Reaver there not yet focused down, but it will be very soon. Byul is playing well, but BurgerSasu is just playing better. At least in this set, BurgerSasu is playing really well. Saves the Reaver and brings it back to safety. And yet again, BurgerSasu decides against breaking into the middle. I think he had a chance there too, but he decides against it. He doesn't feel safe enough just yet. Great split there on the lurkers, so that they can't really get stormed all at the same time. Comes in, observers arrive a little bit late. Dragoons can't hit the lurkers under the Dark Swarm. Zealots are clearing them out there, though. Dodges the storm there with the Guardians. Now the Zealots have cleared up most of the lurkers underneath the Dark Swarm, and now Zerglings are coming in. Reavers are unloading on the scene as well. Dragoons are below the Dark Swarm. They can't actually hit anything that's under the Dark Swarm, who's trying to clear them out with the Reaver. Guardians just hanging there in the back, spreading out, leaving the Dark Swarm area, because now the Dark Swarm is actually working against him. Although the Dark Swarm now ends and the Dragoons are pretty far overextended, and as the Dark Swarm ends, BurgerSasu goes back for the attack. He's ready to push. I think BurgerSasu this time around is ready to go for the push into the middle, because he's got so many Guardians, so many ground units as well. He's pushing forward, and Byul just lost his entire army, and his gateways are right now, at the moment, pretty exposed to this counterattack from BurgerSasu. Byul doesn't have a lot of defenses. He basically has just gateways and a couple of cannons here and there. The fighter comes forward as well. So you're going to go for the Plague or for the Dark Swarm. Neither at the moment. Dragoons, though, have spawned, trying to defend. Observers pushed away. Templars have no energy. Everything is still really pointed towards the choke point of BurgerSasu there. which makes it pretty hard for Byul to push forward. So Zealots are spawning. The Observer got taken down. I don't see the Observer move down. So the Lurkers on the top side are undetected. Guardians are doing a great job of just killing everything that comes close. Riders coming back, coming from the back, moving into the middle to keep on pushing. Byul is holding this to a degree. He's slowing it down. He's not holding it. He's slowing down BurgerSasu's advance into the middle. But BurgerSasu has got the greater production at the moment. He's adding on another 6 hatcheries onto the ones he's already got. He's grown bigger and bigger, faster and faster, stronger and stronger with maxed out ground upgrades, and his air is on level 1-0. So not great upgrades for the air yet, but he's working on it. He's working on those air upgrades at the moment. And yeah, right now, the game's looking very grim for Byul. 1 cannon in the front, not a lot of gateways. I think BurgerSasu knows that he's won the game. I think Byul knows he's lost it. I think both players at this time in the game are aware of where this game is gonna go. Tries one more drop, gets intercepted by Scorches though. Great Scorch control, but the Reaver control, the shuttle control is even better. Gets a Reaver there on the scene, kills a couple of drones, but kills the wrong group of drones. But that shuttle control was absolutely phenomenal. But not phenomenal enough, as BurgerSasu now breaking to the front door. The drop came a little bit too late, and it didn't even do the damage he needed it to. Storm's trying to save the day there, though. Units are dodging the Storms really well. Snipes the Templar. And Byul calls GG. Byul calls GG. After 26 minutes and 12 seconds, BurgerSasu with a really, really well played Zerg stays alive. He just kept staying alive. Staying alive. And if you stay alive for long enough, you can call yourself the victor. Well, not always. Sometimes you do still eventually go down in a Zerg against Protoss, but the odds of winning a game as Zerg become higher and higher the longer the game goes on. Unless the Protoss builds cannons everywhere on the map. In that case, it becomes pretty difficult to still win. But BurgerSasu here with a very well-timed counterattack. Once he felt safe, rich, and strong, he didn't go too early, didn't go too late. He went exactly on time and snatches victory out of the jaws of defeat. So RJB, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you return for the next video where I will continue with BurgerSasu against a new face, at least a new name, in this King of the Hill series that's starting from today.